I think having a vision is going to be way more important in your life than setting goals. And let me explain. So, when it comes to having a vision, it's kind of like an open ended thing, right? Like you look at your business and you go, oh, I would like to have one of the fastest growing, let's say agencies in the industry. That's a vision. But then when you set a goal, it's like a lot more specific, right? Like typically a goal is like, oh, I want to lose X amount of weight by X amount of time and an X amount of whatever, right? And what I've realized over the years is when you set goals, you're setting these like, I don't know how else to explain it, but these like deadlines that you have to meet. And if you don't meet them, you get like super depressed and it creates all this anxiety and all this like unnecessary stress. And then also, if you're a person of faith and you believe in God, I also believe by setting goals, you're kind of removing God from the equation. Because instead of sitting there and saying, hey, I trust you, God, I trust that you will let my vision come to life, you're putting in place rules on what you expect it to turn out and how you expect it to turn out. For example, I want to make, $1 million in the next 12 months. Well, what if like God had planned for you to make 500,000 in the next 12 months and then in 24 months you explode to 5 million? Is that like a worse plan? Like who's really to judge what method to getting to your end goal is the best? And if you think you're the best of planners, then you're going to just fail yourself because God is the best of planners. And so when you set a vision like, oh, I want to have a very healthy lifestyle, I want to be very active, I want to be very fit, instead of, saying, hey, I want to lose 60 pounds in the next 30 days, which is crazy. Don't do that. But, you get my point. I feel like then you give yourself like that open-ended leeway to, enjoy the path, enjoy the process. And then you let God kind of fill in the gaps when it comes to how it happens. Now, obviously, like you need to do the work. Like you can't just sit there and go, oh, I would like to, my vision is to be a fit person or somebody who's like, in good shape, but then you don't work out and you don't do the necessary things to actually get you there. You obviously still have to put in the work to become what you want to become. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. I totally get it. There's so many people online who like are all about setting goals, right? I'm just coming from a place of faith. I believe in God very heavily. I rely on him very heavily. And I've just realized that by setting goals, I'm like dictating how I think God should bless me with things. And it's just, in my opinion, it's just wrong. And so now I just set a vision. I go, hey, I would like a business that's this. I would like a body that's this. I would like a family that's like this. This is my vision for life. And I wake up every day and I work my butt off to take a step forward towards that vision. Now, how it happens, when it happens, how it all occurs, I leave that up to God.